What's up, guys? If you see this video, I would appreciate if you like and subscribe. I'm in a live trade right now. I can't show you the like execution 'cause it's on my laptop, or not my laptop, it's on my desktop. But as you see, we are still in the trade. I'm just on my laptop now, not going back up to my room. But I want to break down this trade for you, and I don't know if we'll hit TP. I'm at break even, so we're safe in that regard. I think we will continue higher. My draw is this external high right here. As you see, we have marked out. But overall, going into the day, I was kind of iffy on if I was bearish or bullish. But looking at it now, I'm super bullish, because like what you see is we came in, we swept out these lows right here, right? So we swept out these lows, got a nice buy up, took internal, came back down, took out these internal lows, right? Let me change this. So we took out those internal lows, right? And now we came down. We had a big, I wanted to wait for 10 a.m. news was my big thing. So we came down, right? We had this weird news candle. We inverse this bearish gap right here too. We get all these change in the states to the upside. And so that's at 10 a.m., right? News comes down. We send us down. We put in this big SMT right here. Now, my initial entry was, so that was kind of all I needed to see. Is you can just, it's kind of to tell. We have this big 4-hour gap right here. I think it's probably the 1 hour right here, but it's probably simple to see. Like we have it's gonna be either bearish or bullish, right? So if we were gonna be bullish, we'll come sweep liquidity and buy up and keep going higher. If we're gonna be bearish, we'll continue lower, right? It's a simple kind of concept. And now it's like, what are your draws though? My draw is this external high. That's kind of what I'm targeting right here, just because I don't see a reason for us not to go to it. Is that unrealistic? It's 150 points away. I don't think it's necessarily unrealistic. I'm probably going to trim 2 cons when we get to this internal high, maybe. Just depends the structure, because we're just in chop price action right now. I think I'm in a fine stop place. I think I'm at break even, right? So anything is a win, essentially. Now, I think ES is lagging a little bit. Let's see. Should change my chart. Motherfucker. So looking at this, ES is just being freaky and just actual barcode action, while NQ is kind of continuing up, but still kind of barcode action. Let's clean it up again. And so basically the trade was, I was either bullish or bearish, right? And if you look at the super external model, which we will go look at in a second, basically ES, so when we put in that big SMT, as you can see on my left side, ES still respected this big 15-minute imbalance and a 30-minute imbalance, but we took previous buy side, so I think that's why we're having this inefficient action kind of. But I do believe we will continue higher. And is it the external or the internal? We'll see when we get up there. ES looks like it's finally starting to maybe get some balls and turn around. ES was the leading index the whole freaking time until just recently. So yeah, so let's go back to this. Why am I so bullish? Is because if you look at the 4 hour, right, we've just been bullish this whole week. Like we've just been buying up, and we continue to buy up. And where's the draw? This high right here is our draw, right? And we're kind of in the last stage of a super high time frame market maker model, right? Like we're kind of in a higher time frame, one of these right here. Like you can see, we're continuing higher. There's really no reason for us not to go to these highs, at least internal. Like I'm looking, like zooming out, I get more confident on this trade, especially because we'll probably launch up in PM session. That's why I'm super confident in it. But overall, yeah, we're just a slow buy up is all it is. It's gonna hit. It should hit. Looks like we have a little internal buy model right here. Excuse me, sorry. But yeah, so what really gave me my conviction on my entry, as you guys might wonder, is so we came down and put in this SMT right at 10. So what is also happening at 10? It's one of the most important macros, because why? It's New York AM session and it's the 4 hour. Every candle is closing. So we get the 4 hour to close and the 1 hour. And what do candles have to do, right? In order to be a candlestick itself, it must put in a wick high and wick low, right? So this big manipulation down was just a wick low. And now my first entry came off this closure, which Not the best entry. I don't disagree with that. You know, it gives you almost 1.5 R, but to these external highs, gives you a little higher. And then I added one when we got up here, which was a bad ad. So like a new rule of thumb for me is I want to like only add if a confluence is going in my favor, and not, I have a problem of adding off of volume increase, I guess you could say. And like the perfect entry, holy shit, 11:40. Let's see if there's news. No, looks like we might get stopped out live. Maybe ES might take those lows. Yeah, I mean, ES took the lows. I mean, we'll push this down a little bit, but looks like we might just get fucking railed. There's an SMT in now, so it either holds now or it doesn't. This is kind of the last, probably the last straw. I don't know what volume this came in out of nowhere. We'll see if this SMT maybe sends us higher. If not, you know, it is what it is. I'm at break even, so it's not a big deal overall. But weird that I'm getting this volume right here. Yeah, still respecting the 5 minute. Would probably like to see this continuation right here. Would kind of help us just feel a little better about this trade. We'll see if ES is going to buy up. That's kind of the big one. ES has been the lagging index. ES finally put in that SMT though, so that's probably going to send us higher, which it looks like it is, which is really good. And it looks like ES is probably going to go to those highs too because they're equal. So then it makes me assume that NQ is probably going to go to the external, because ES isn't probably, like, the logic of ES leaving equal highs behind. I don't know how often we're going to do that, if you know what I mean. So, yeah, I mean, this looks like that's probably going to be a low put in. I don't know what the volume was for, but maybe I doubt we come back lower, but we'll see. But that's basically the trade of the day. And as you see, we're still floating in it. So, I mean, in my Discord, if you join, you'll be able to see if I caught it, or if you just remember my levels, you'll be able to see if I caught it. I think we will. I have a lot of confidence in this trade. One of my more confident setups for sure this week was lower size at the start, but then kind of sized up, idiotly sized up. But yeah, that's the trade recap. We'll see if this gets hit or not. I'm expecting this to be like the market maker buy model over here, right? This is what I want to see this be inside of this super external one. I want to see the volume just keep coming. And, you know, maybe we wait till PM to get this push. Maybe we get it now. We have an hourly change in the state too, right here, which I don't know if we're going to respect it. We're on the fence of respecting it. But those are the kind of the confluences of this trade overall. So, like, logically, we should see higher unless we get, like, a random volume push like that and, you know, get stopped out, which is possible, right? But I'm at break even, so that's a win. And I have my break even, so it'll count my stats as a win, which I kind of care about. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, I'd appreciate if you liked and subscribe. I appreciate all the support. If you want to join my free Discord, link in the description. We're floating profit. We'll see if we get hit TP. If we don't, yeah, that's all I have for you guys. Thank you so much. God bless and keep grinding.